Hey, welcome guys, it's Regan080 here, bringing you Club to Glory, episode number 16. I apologize for the last 3 videos on this channel. They weren't, I don't know what happened with them, but I had voice on them and they just didn't record, so for this video I'll for sure figure out the problem for it. I apologize. I don't know how I'm going to get to getting the sound back on there, but I'll try my best. Anyways, in this episode, I'm going to show you guys an endgame team that I want to build, potentially. And yeah, that's basically what I want to show you guys. A team that I want to build that's going to be an endgame team, really. And I'm trying to take like the best players, but also fun players that I want to use. So if you don't think this is the best team, it probably isn't, because I have 0 icons or like Ronaldo or anything in that. But a fun team that I think would be the best team for me. Anyways, guys, starting in goal, we have the man, Ralph Famine. The guy is the best goalkeeper on the game, by far, bar none. Everybody in Foot Champs uses him, stops everything. I've used Neuer, Ulrich these last weeks and whatever, and Neuer's okay, Ulrich is not good at all. Don't buy Ulrich if you're looking for a cheaper alternative for a German Bayern goalkeeper, so I wanted to switch my team into a team that I can get full chemistry and a team that suits me for the best results. And in this video, you aren't going to see one of the players that I've hyped up so much these last couple weeks, and there's a reason for it. And it's not because he's a bad player, it's because it's so hard to link him in teams with players that I want to use, and it just doesn't work out that way. Anyways, the defense is staying the same. I've used this defense for over 100 games. It's my favorite defense, even though I lose games and I can see goals. This is a defense that I just like. It's good. Boateng, Chiellini, solid. Alaba, Florenzi, they get forward, get back. They do their job. So I have no problems with my defense. And with this team, it's probably never ever going to stay in this formation. Formations that I've always been good with in every FIFA is the 4-1-2-1-2 wide, the 4-4-2-3-1 first, like just like the normal variation with the 4 cams and 2 CDMs. I've been good with those. The 4-3-2-1 with the left forward, right forward striker, and yeah, those formations are primarily my formations that I'm best with. So I want to stick with a team that can fit my playstyle in those formations. So I need a center defensive mid or 2. So I need one midfielder that can do everything and one midfielder that's strictly for defense. Because in my team right now that I have, I don't really have a defensive-minded midfielder. And you're like, well, you have Nainggolan. Nainggolan is a very good midfielder. I recommend anybody to buy him. He'll be an absolute beast for you. It's just that he doesn't really have the height, and to spend, I don't know, 90k on Nainggolan just to sit there for a CDM role and just hold for me, it just doesn't seem worth it. And with the players that I want to use in FIFA, it just doesn't make sense. So that guy that we got for an all-around box midfielder is Tolisso, a guy that I've wanted to use for a long time now. I just never really pulled the trigger. There's just been other team concepts that I've had that I wanted to use. And he's great. He's got good defending, good physical, really good dribbling, really good passing. Like, the guy can do it all in the midfield, and that's what I'm looking for. With the formations you'll see, I'll explain later, but Tolisso does get forward for me in one of the formations that I use, which is okay in my opinion. And then the rest of the midfield, like, this isn't how I set up in game, obviously, but Mario Balotelli, gonna be a really good striker. Eventually what I want to do with the 2 players that you see, El Shaarawy and Balotelli, guys that I've always loved using back in FIFA 14 and FIFA 12 and stuff like that, I want to keep, like, it's like a pass squad almost, and players that I just love using. But Balotelli, I'm gonna be buying his Team of the Season card. And I know everybody's gonna be like, well, you don't even know that Balotelli's gonna get a Team of the Season. You're right, I'm not 100% sure that he is, but I'd almost bank on Balotelli getting a team this season, and I will buy that card. And then for El Shaarawy, when Foot Birthday comes out, he's going to get a center position card, so a cam or a center forward or something like that. I'm going to buy that card as well, because that card's going to be a lot of fun and overpowered. So that's why I have those two there. And then with the rest of the team in that attacking triangle, you see Leon Goretzka, the new Werner, and Robert Lewandowski. And you're going to be questioning, well, why do you have Lewandowski and why do you have those guys? Well, first off, Goretzka is going to be the center defensive mid guy. Goretzka is strictly defense. I've used him before, and he's an absolute machine. I used him on FIFA 16, FIFA 17, FIFA 18 now. Probably one of my favorite center defensive mids. He's just so good. And this is how we set up in our 4-2-3-1 formation with these players. So Tolisso and Goretzka at the center defensive mid positions. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. You want Tolisso playing on the left side and Goretzka on the right side, just for pace, I guess, basically, and then I guess the weak foots and whatever. With the little diamond there in the attack, I want Balotelli up top, because he doesn't have the work rates to get into the attack. So I want to stick him up central. He's going to stick central, and that's where he's going to stay. El Shaarawy and Timo Werner on the left and right side. Fast players with agility that can get down the wings, whip it in if they need to, cut inside, pass the ball, and even score on their own. That's why I have El Shaarawy and Timo Werner in those positions. And with the back cam position with Robert Lewandowski, people are going to say, well, that's not very effective. Lewandowski is not a cam. He can't really pass the ball well. And you could be right in some sense, but Lewandowski is a player that I've always loved using. One of my favorite players in real life, and I used them in FIFA, like just all FIFAs. That's one card that I've always went to, and he's been a machine for me. I remember in FIFA 14 and FIFA 16, cross body shots with Lewandowski, it would go in 30 yards, 20 yards, 10 yards, 40 yards. It was in the back of the net. Finesse shots in the net. He's got strength, he's got the dribbling, not agility, but he can hold onto the ball, and that's what I need. I need a hold-up guy with Balotelli. So I need two guys that can hold up the ball. I need another guy that can shoot. And then with the pace, it won't be that bad when you throw a chemistry style on him, because it's probably going to be a catalyst or a hunter. I haven't decided yet. Maybe even an engine. But then you have the physical with Balotelli and Lewandowski. So you got two physical players with decent pace. And then on the outsides, you got two agile players with pace. So this team is built solely on benefiting me. And I know you don't see the SPC Cristiano in the squad, and you're like, well, what the heck? Why? You hyped him up so much. He's one of the best players in the game. That still holds true. He is one of the best players in the game. So much fun to use. It's just that it's so hard to link him in a team with the players that I want to use. I want to use Balotelli. I want to use El Shaarawy. I want to use Timo Werner. I want to use Lewandowski. There's just no room for Cristiano to fit in. And what I will be doing though with Cristiano is bringing him on in super subs in games to take out a guy like El Shaarawy or a guy like Timo Werner or Lewandowski if they get tired or somebody's not playing well. Cristiano will be the guy to replace them. And you're saying, okay, well, doesn't it seem like a waste of the coins? Guys, I spent 130k, 100 under that. I probably spent 100k on that SBC, probably made back, because you get the 10k from completing them, and then probably 50k. So I spent like maybe 50 to 40k on the card, and I just get them for the rest of the year, and I'm not hurting for coins. And with the trading methods that you guys will see, I won't be hurting for coins at any point in this FIFA. So Cristiano will be a super sub. I can find two more guys to super sub for me, but Cristiano will probably make an appearance almost every single game. Potentially, not sure yet, but yeah. And this is how we can line up another formation with Tolisso at cam. It's not ideal, but I definitely would use him, just because he doesn't have the pace on the outside. So you got everything the same, basically, just Tolisso playing up a little bit with two strikers, Balotelli and Lewandowski. That's the way I want to run the team. Excuse me. Anyways, guys, this is getting really close to the end of the video here. if you did like this, I'm sorry for the last couple videos without voice and everything. But anyways, if you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave everything that you want to see down below. And all glory to God. I'm out. Peace.